Cabinet, led by School Leader Ms. Kanishka Kiran Mori, along with Deputy School Leader Master Joash Viju George, and the Senior Cabinets of the four houses. Master Bipin Lawrence Takri, the Nehru House Leader, Ms. Alisha Anand Mayari, the Gandhi House Leader, Master Brian Anand Rodrigues, the Magdalene House Leader, and Ms. Gauri Nyaneshwar Rajput, the Tego House Leader, along with their deputy leaders, Master Kumaraj Pradeep Singh Parmar, the Red House Leader, Ms. Vallavi Kumar Patil, the Blue House Deputy Leader, Master Chaitanya Rajesh Rajput, the Green House Leader, and Ms. Blessy Hindu Vidyadhar, the Yellow House Deputy Leader. A warm welcome to all the dignitaries, institution at the times of your needs. The lamp leads us from darkness towards light. It is a tradition.
The beginning of something new. For those who will live this institution, let us take the next few minutes to reflect on the blessings of these school years, to give thanks and to invite our gracious God to continue to be with us as we journey through the challenges that life ahead will bring. As we raise our hearts in thanksgiving, we also implore God's blessing upon them as they launch out into the world with hope and love.
It is not until we have faced some winter storms, some challenges and struggles in our lives that we are able to know how our own courage and are able to understand just how brave we can be. We need to have deep faith as we launch out into the deep in hope and love. Our life is a journey. We are always on the move. Each time another day greets us with new insights and hopes. Each new day is also a time to clear our vision and to take stock of our resources and to refresh our dreams as we set out once more on the journey that is ours alone. God makes all things possible for us in His own way and in His own time.
opportunity to welcome each one of you for this valedictory function. This is an immensely exciting morning for all of us. Let me first acknowledge the presence of some of our eminent guests. It is indeed our pleasure to have amongst us the chief guest of this valedictory function, Reverend Father Dr. Sheejan Thomas. I thank you, Father Sheejan, for accepting our invitation and making your presence here. Our chief guest does not require an introduction as he is well-known figure in our city. He is known for his wonderful administration and high achievements of the Chawra Institute, of which he is in charge of. At present, he is the principal of Chawra Junior College and regional superior of Khandesh Mission, Maharashtra. He completed his primary and secondary education in Muryad and Ananthapuram, Kerala respectively, and completed pre-degree course in Christ College, Kerala. After completing his B.Ed, he passed his Master degree of Education from Guwahati University, Assam. He is honored with a doctorate degree in pollution status of River Waghur and River Tapi. He also completed his post PhD in pollution status, comparative study of rivers in India and America from the University of Swahili, Panama, USA. He had also presented scientific paper in national and international conferences. No person was ever honored for what he received. Honor has been the reward for what he gave. And Father Sheejan was honored with so many awards, and few are more worth mentioning. In the year 2014, he received Best Organizer Award. In 2018, Indian Educator Award. He also received National Excellent Architect of Education in the year 2019. International Ambassador for Peace Award was received in the year 2020, and recently he was awarded as the Best Humanitarian Award in 2021. Happy to announce that Father Sheejan is a very good sportsperson. Father Sheejan has been interested in teachers training orientation, conducting retreats, youth camps and counseling. When asked about him, who he is, may not be a surprise. After all, he has become the person now is because of the virtues and values that was developed and nurtured in him by his parents and teachers. Last but not the least, the presence of such personality for this valedictory function is a blessing. We hope that the students of Standard 9 and Standard 10 are able to seek a little guidance and imbibe something from his thoughts. I request our manager, Sister Maggie Vaz, to welcome and a token of love by Principal Sister Monica. Thank you, Mrs. Sita. We also have amongst us our Principal, Sister Monica Garf, who is the source of inspiration for all of us. I request the senior teacher, Mrs. Sushma Valentine, to do a full welcome to Sister Monica. We are indeed delighted to have Principal of Pre-Primary Center, Sister Sheila D'Souza with us. I request Sister Aarti to welcome Sister Sheila D'Souza. Here are the parents of our senior cabinet leaders. Welcome you.
As a team, I take this honor and I request Ms. Asmita to welcome Sunil. The torch symbolizes the unity of different communities and peace. The torch and its flame fires every sportsman and leader to live by the Olympian model of being swifter, higher, and stronger. Talosa history reflects the same spirit. Torch ceremony. The two radiant flames.
Repeat after me. All powerful and ever being God, you are truth, you are life, you are love. Under your loving care and guidance, we have lived and grown in this school that we cherish. And now we are about to leave its portals for new, uncertain, and even perilous paths of life. At such an important moment, we need you, Father, all the more. We need your wisdom, strength and courage to choose our career according to your guidance. May we work not for personal glory and selfish interests, but spend our lives in the service of others. Especially of our needy brothers and sisters. May we promote social justice and communal harmony in our land and strive earnestly for the progress of our country and radiate the light of your presence around us and give glory to your holy name.
With outgoing school leader Ms. Kanishka Kiran Mori to the upcoming school leader Master Joash Vijay George.
This is the torch of learning that has been given to us last year. The very light that has guided us through all these years to achieve the goal of our school. I request you to keep its flame burning and live up to the traditions of our school in moral, social, and educational traits and achieve our school motto, let your light shine.
Thank you, Kanishka.
The school congratulates Ms. Kanishka Kiran More for her dedication, humility, and hard work. We wish you a glorious and blessed future. Pradeep Parmar.
As the leader of my house, I call upon you to sing this line with its shadows upon it, which you must always hold high in the force, giving it its due honor, connecting yourself and leading as followers along the path traced for you by its patron, Jawaharlal Nehru. Thank you, Lawrence.
A good sports person, obedient and hard worker. A good friend to all his classmates. We thank you, Lawrence, for all your timely support and wish you a wonderful and blessed future. The next is Gandhi House leader Ms. Alisha Anil Mairagi will now hand over her duties to upcoming Gandhi House leader Ms. Vallavi Nandakumar Patil.
Receive this flag, hold it high, and lend your fellow pupils the path traced by Mahatma Gandhi, which is a school of courage, of loyalty, of tolerance and resolutions. Virtues that will help you to meet life the way Gandhi did. Thank you, Alisha.
Setting her own standard of humility, love, care, and kindness, she made place in hearts of all fellow students. We wish you bright and golden future. Coming up is Magdalene House leader, Master Brian Anand Roberts, who will now turn over his duties and responsibilities to Master Chaitanya Rajesh Rajguru.
St. Magdalene House flag is now yours as you hold as you become leading a group of the greenhouse in the life practiced by St. Magdalene of Calcutta, who asked us to make everyone to learn and change.
Thank you, Brian.
A reliable and always ready to help person. We wish you, Brian, a promising and prosperous future. Closing with Tego House leader, Ms. Gauri Yanishwar Rajput, sending forth her duties and responsibilities to upcoming future leader, Ms. Leslie Vinodvidyadil.
Accept this flag, which represents our house and which you have been elected for the honor and uphold of the fallen and the leading members of the Yellow House, which is illustrious footstep in their pardon Professor Ravindranath Tagore. Thank you, Gauri.
An active and hard worker, well behaved, dedicated in all the tasks given. We wish you a brilliant and blessed future, dear Gauri. Thank you, dear Sister Mary and Sister Monica.
Today is the day we nurture out into the world as young adults, and none of this could have been possible if not for the efforts put in by the teachers in molding us to be the people we are today. The day has arrived today to say a goodbye to all of you and to my beloved school, Kanasa. Today is the day I, Kanishka More, the head girl, stands before you all to express my feelings of gratitude and awe. I remember the first day of my school as a junior KG child. I did not know anyone, nor I was familiar with the surroundings. Today, standing here on this stage, I can name everyone present here with immense love and confidence. I have immense gratitude toward all my beloved sisters, teachers, and my companions on this journey called life. Today, what I am is because of my Kanashian sisters, parents, teachers, and all those who touched my life in a very special way. Here is the place where I have learned to love, care, share, and how to face life with courage and fortitude. When I walk out of that gate with my companions, I can say with confidence that you sisters and teachers has touched our life and we have grown. Sisters and teachers, you have made a big difference in our life for helping us to grow and soar high. With this confidence, we can march forward to face and take risks in order to make a difference and dare to be a different. Sisters and teachers, you have taught us more than what is there in the books. You have taught us from the book of life, and these lessons will be put into practice daily by us. We are on the threshold of our life to face the realities of life. Now, there will be many more responsibilities and duties to attach our life as we move on in life. As children, we were protected and guided every move we made and every step we took. But now, we will be left by ourselves to make decisions for our life. Thank you, my beloved sisters and teachers, parents, and my dear friends for your continuous presence in our life. We will miss you all. We are blessed to have Reverend Father Dr. Stephen Thomas with us today. Thank you, Father, for your presence. Once again, my gratitude to all our pre-primary teachers, primary teachers, and all our high school teaching and non-teaching staff, and all the helpers for teaching us to soar high as an eagle. I call upon my fellow cabinets to hand over the token of love on behalf of the SSC batch 2021-22.
I'm very happy and delighted to be with you all. Respected and beloved manager, Sister Maggie, beloved principal, Sister Monica, supervisor, and we can tell family friend, Mr. Neil, Sister Sheila, all sisters, parents. We can wait for best teachers, Kiloshi teachers, friends, parents, and today's 273 celebrities are going Kiloshis. Very happy to be with you all. I'll keep the day with one word, blessing. When I visited 2016 at Rome, I was not thinking to meet Pope very easy, but by the grace of God, one of the fathers here, my fathers arranged to meet Pope personally. That moment I can't forget. Then, while we were meeting, I used only one word. My life is a blessing. More than that, nothing is there. Today, this graceful day, I want to tell only this word. Be a blessing. 273 students are going and saying bye to Canossa, being an ambassador of Canossian. Say only one word, and together we want to listen that word. Your Canossian student is today blessed. A real blessing for family, blessing for school, blessing for society, blessing for tomorrow's world, blessing for wherever you are. Today I think a bit farewell day, I would like to change the word from farewell to blessing, validity to blessing. And we are all called to be a real blessing. I'll tell, this blessing is not by our talent or my talent, my place, my worth, my money, my wealth. Instead, it's a blessing from God. A real blessing from God. That's why the book of Bible is saying, I am what I am by the grace of God. That's a real word of blessing. I am what I am only by the grace of God. Today I'm just standing with you all and tell it is only by the grace of God. And real blessing. First of all, I'm thanking most of all to Almighty God to be with you and blessing. I just remember one incident which happened years before. There were 70 scientists. All 70 scientists were working in Download. 24 hours they were working, but the result is not getting. One day, with all the tension, the 70 scientists gathered with their boss. I'm not telling the boss. Finally, I will ask the question, who was the boss or who is the boss? Then all 70 gathered together with the boss. Then all were tense and telling, we were working, but we couldn't get the result. We all became highly tense and target is very near. Very near. That boss might have asked, you will get a target, you will complete it, go ahead. The most of that time, one of the scientists came and asked, today I want to go to A because I promised my children to take them to exhibition at the city. Then boss told, even though you are very rushed to complete the target, is it good or not? Then the scientist was sharing, already I have given promise to my kids. Thus, boss allowed him to go and fight it. But what happened? All the scientists were working without looking at time. He was very busy with the scientific works. Last, he looked at his wristwatch. The time became at 8:30. He was very hurried and rushed. He backed and went home with all the tensions. Reaching there at home, and his wife was just turning over the pages of magazine, and she understood this person got a very high pace. Asked a very simple question: do you want a cup of tea? Or may I arrange for you a dinner? Then this person didn't give any kind of answer. Just asked, where are our kids? With smiling, his wife replied like this: at 5 o'clock, your boss came and took our children for exhibition, showing the exhibition. Great excitement in it. That time, with old eyes, you were just thinking, at 5 o'clock, my boss came and took my kids. What a surprise for me! That time, just mentioned, he was sharing, that is my boss, the real meaning of commitment, the life commitment. The commitment is giving real blessing. Today, the first word which I want to share with you, while you're completing your 10th standard and going out, what you need in your life, nothing more, just commitment. Commitment to your life. Not more than that. What is God from this 13 years, it should be packed, not a baggage. Instead of that, packed in your mind, what's the real meaning of commitment? That will create the world war. Therefore, we can tell you are tomorrow's our nation builders. You are tomorrow's nation builders because the world is commitment. In the year 2012, I was just attending one of the family function at Java. I began the speech. Very simple way. I'll tell today's function can't call farewell instead. It is a happy day because 13 years you are in a business world, right? Listening the teachers, hearing the bell, completing the homework, completing the classwork, and go there, come here, and the same time you're at home. Am I right or not? Same time you're home, morning at 5:30. Mom is coming and calling you the tea and telling, get ready to the school. And with all the tensions coming to the school, while reaching the gate, the whole tension I have, like the children, and the farewell day, forgetting all 13 years, all the baggages, and thinking, out of prison, out of the jail. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, I think we all are ready with my comment. But one thing I have to tell you all are safe. You are safe since 2000 or 12 years or 13 years. You are safe right now. You are completely safe. You are safe at home. You are safe at society because you are non-Canosian right now. You are safe at the school. While you are playing, you are safe. Completely safe. You were safe. I am not telling you are. You were safe. Now, while you are going out, you are out of the safety. You became more responsible. That is why you got the training of 13 years. 13 years. You got a complete safe. What will be after 13 years? Our former Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi, she kept her way every 5 years Panchavalsara system. Every 5 years, how will be completion? So planning of 5 years, school is not planning of 5 years. I tell they are planning of 10 years. You see, more than the nation, each school is planning about the kids. That's a planning set of 10 years. Why do you be there at first standard? I'll tell principal, manager, management, teachers, they are thinking about your 10th board examination. So planning of 10 years. How will be after 10 years? And this year you're going out 2022. I'll tell you have to plan after 10 years, 2032. So CMI, I belong to CMI congregation. CMI is planning 2030 at 200 years of CMI. So CMI is planning, so next 10 years, start from 2020 to 2030. So 10 years of planning. How will be there at 2030 at 200 years of CMIs? The same, the planning should be there 10 years. Today, we are parts of the farewell function. I want to tell the Kenoshians, 270 Kenoshians, you plan next 10 years, what will be? And I would like to mention some of the history over here. In the year 1999, I came at Dhule as an unknown person at Dhule. I was not knowing Marathi, Hindi, not language, culture, nothing else. A 0 came at Dhule. First I heard the school about Kenosha. Those years still I am remembering them. Very special way, sports day, annual day, Kenosha teachers. It was a dream at my mind. I'll tell them, dear teachers, we are proud of Kenosha teachers. That I was studying in Jane College, hearing about Kenosha teachers. What I heard now, Dhule got a good education society, or education city, or education sector, because of Kenosha school, not of at all. The people that time shared with me, if there was a Kenosha, what is the situation of Dhule? So, we should proud about Kenosha. I'll tell a guy by the words of the Bible, by the grace of God. Kenosha came here and more than 50 batches went out. 50, you see. I'll tell not only this Dhule, the Kenosha, by the hands of Kenosha blessed weather called Maharashtra. It's not at all. I think the former students, they spread it out on Maharashtra state at the center on India very globe. So it's a great movement, and all the base we got from this school. And today, see the best example, this auditorium. I think this is the best auditorium in Dhule. Like this auditorium we don't have. We have, see here, one of the auditoriums very old, but not as much big. I think this is the biggest auditorium in Dhule. So I get this opportunity to congratulate all Kenosha team, manager, principal, all this Kenosha team. Let's give a round of applause for them. Last but least, I will tell you, you are the tomorrow's ambassadors. I know, I understand that when yapping, there is a double meaning. I can understand that, it's very easy. But what I'll tell, you are tomorrow's ambassadors. If you are there outside, keeping the ambassador's name, then only inside the Kenosha will be happy. Got it? So, you are going out and you are producing the result that we can understand this 13 years. What we have you caught it. What you acquire it, what you make it, that we can see by tomorrow. So wish you all the best, and I take this opportunity to thank Principal Mrs. Monica, Sister Manager, Mrs. Maggie, for calling me, and to be with you all in time as a blessing. Thank you very much, and dear Colossians, wish you all the best.
Thank you, dear Father, for your inspirational speech, and we thank you for all the compliments, and we assure you to be dedicated and to be committed to the work. I now request our manager, Sister Maggie Ross, to speak a few words on this occasion.
My dear Father Stephen, of blessing to yourself, to all of us, Sister Monica, Sister Sheila, all the sisters, teachers, my dear parents and students. At the start, I will request Sister Monica to give me two students, Jai Sharma and Pranav Sharma. These are two cousins. Where are they? Will you please come here? Jai and Pranav. Thank you. I told them, don't think I am going to scold you, but without you I can't work. So I am neither. As we have practicals, we have instruments. But for me to talk, I need both the boys with me. So my first thing is to thank you for your special love. You have touched my life with your love, with your care, and with your appreciation. As Father said, everything was appreciated. So much so, I wanted to ask all of you to sing, every person is a gift of God, really, because that is what we are celebrating. And my dear children, I should not call you children anymore now, because you are going to be public personality with your public examination. You are no more children. You will go out and you will show who is that Magdalene of Canossa who has trained you for 12 years. You are going to show beautifully in your family, when you go for any ceremony, when you are in the public, in your college, you are public figure. All that I can say. And when I saw you coming here this morning, I said, my God, I met them in 5th standard and 6th standard, and suddenly 2 years have gone in between. It is sad. Thank God for all that you are. May God continue to give you abundant blessings and confidence for your public exam and your future life. Yes, time will fly, but good relationship that you have built with your teachers, with your friends, with your sisters will always remember it. And that will be your strength, the good relationship that you have. May the good time that you enjoyed in the school be memories of tomorrow. That is what Father said. I'm not sure whether you have got that. Life is an alternation of meeting and party. What is it? What is it meeting? These days you must have seen the parents are coming with little ones for the admission. First time they are meeting us. But your party, your valedictory day is a party. And now you will go to college, and that time you will be meeting. So always, meeting and partying is our life. Wherever you go. This happened in our life. Last week I had a parent who came for admission and he was boasting. Sister, I am a Kanushan. 4th generation of my family. I was listening and he said many things. I was listening. And then I said, may I ask you, after you left Canossa, how many times did you come back to your Canossa school? And he looked at his wife. And his wife felt so bad about it. She was dumbfounded. Don't do such things that you can only come for your child's admission. Be alert. If you come only for admission, most probably Sister Sheila will remind you, hello, how many times will you come back to school to meet your teachers? Wait, little more hours. These 2 darling brothers of ours, I'm very proud of them. I'll tell you why I'm keeping them standing here. On Sister Julie's birthday, these 2 boys came there to wish her happy birthday. And while they came to wish her, do you remember? When they came to wish, they said, Sister, I'm so sorry. Run out your words. I have been very naughty in the 2nd standard, in the 4th standard. Sister, before you give the biscuits, I already picked up and ate myself. And I liked the way they said it. Their naughtiness was there, but they took all the trouble to go and wish Sister Julie for her birthday. I was so happy that you have that remembrance, that love for your teachers, for your sisters, for your friends. It will really show what you are. And today I say I must not forget to call Jai and Pranav for all that they have been. Whatever it is. You're in the school, you said in 2nd standard you did this, in 4th standard you did that. But I really admire you the way you came there to greet her. Thank you. Sister is waiting to give you a prize for it. Okay? Continue waiting for 2 minutes more. Again, life is full of meeting, I said, and party. That whatever you received in this Vidyagha, that is house of knowledge, please carry with love, respect and awe. Really, because you have received much, and then God will say, much you have to share with the world. When you go to the college, those professors are waiting for you. Those students who are coming from other places, they will be waiting to hear from you. Keep in mind, teachers have stood with you in thick and thin, in your good time so good time. And particularly our KG teachers who are sitting here. You see, when you come to high school, you are already ready-made product in our hand. But when you come to KG class, you want to take you to the washroom. Your teacher is holding your hand. Your teacher is holding your hand how to put your handwriting proper, how you have to hold your pen, how you have to draw your pictures. Remember all your teachers. I'll be very happy to know that you remember your teachers right from the KG class till now. And then you pray for your teachers, because your teachers have not forgotten you. But keep in mind, when you see a teacher in the marketplace, or when you see a teacher on the way, don't turn the other side. Oh, teacher is there. So you run away from them. No! With all your respect, go and say, Miss, I am Pranav. I am Jen. I am so and so. That will be the prize for my teachers. They'll be very happy to have you. Ah, what a beautiful child who remembers me. That is the only certificate they want from you. To recognize them, to wish them, to respect them. Managers, staff, and everyone take you as God's gift to us. Every time you come to school, you are the gift to us. Now when you go out in the world, remember Saint Magdalene and her teaching. Teaching is to help the poor, to help the needy. That is your first work. Whoever is in need of it, keep up your charity. Again I said, when you come for admission of your child, that should not be the first day after you have left your school. 90% of you are very good, very good. 10% sometimes forget to express your gratitude to your parents, to your teachers, to your institute. So be alert. Only those 10%. I hope you are not in that group. We are proud of you, and we shall always keep you in our plan. As you say goodbye to alma mater, remember certain things in your life. You are called to be the beacon of hope, the beacon, the signal on the mountainside. And so wherever you go, Canossa boy, Canossa girl, with pride and confidence go forward and help you. You are called a shining star. Be a hope to the hopeless. Somebody is weak, come on, you encourage. Be a light where there is darkness. Spread that heavenly happiness wherever you go. Be a happy person. Show that you are a child of God. The more you give, the more you will receive. The more you will be happy, the more you will be confident. Believe that you are a miracle of God to the world. You are a unique person. There is no one is like you. You are the only one, and God has hope in you. Discover your many gifts, your talents. You have power to change the whole world. A student is going to Italy for his further studies. And I was so proud to come and tell me, Sister, I am going to Italy, our Canossa house. You will be going in the whole world to change the world. You will make a difference. Go in the world and build the world. Be an optimistic person, honest, simple, and enthusiastic. Give your best, and best will return to you. Be friendly. Honor your parents, honor your elders. Never, never, never forget God in your life who has helped you all your life. Make God your Guru, especially when you are choosing, I'm going to be a computer engineer. Is that God wants you to be a computer engineer? When the building was going on, I could get 200 computer engineers here, but I could not get one plumber. I was in need of plumber, I couldn't get a plumber. Think twice. What God wants from you. May Saint Magdalene help you to help the poor, to help the needy. May Mother Bhagavata challenge you when you are challenged with difficulties. May Mother Fernanda Riva be your guide when you go for higher studies. Once again, my humble request to all of you, use your talents to build the world. Your teachers, don't forget your teachers. Tuition teachers, not your molding teacher. When you get the 99% marks, you go and take one photo with your computer and your tuition teacher. That is not everything. Remember your parents, remember your teachers. Use your head. Go in the world and make God known to everyone. God bless you.
I now request our dear Sister Monica Cardozo to share her feelings with us. Good morning, Reverend Father Dr. Stephen Thomas, Sister Maggie, our manager, Sister Sheila D'Souza, Sir Neil, our supervisor, sisters, teachers, my dear parents, teaching and non-teaching staff, and you, my beloved children. Whatever I actually wanted to say, Father Sejan and Sister Maggie has spoken. So I'm going to say nothing what they have said. I'm going to say something else what they have missed out. It is said, goodbye is not the end, but it is the beginning of something new. My dear children of SSC batch of 21-22, the most memorable batch in the history of Kanusa, the COVID batch. You are called the COVID batch. You are on the threshold of your life. You are at the end of your childhood and beginning of your adulthood. It is a period which is very crucial to you all. During this period, you have lots of different kinds of feelings. As already Father Sejan said, you have feelings of happiness that you will be free from the clutches, especially from Sister Monica and the teachers and parents. As Father said, you are in the jail, now you will be out from the jail. Father used jail, I am using the clutches. You will be free, so you are very happy for that. The feelings of sadness that you will be left alone without any guidance or any protection of any kind. With school continuously be protecting you, do this
that you don't know what is next. You're confused. Feelings of doubt whether you'll be able to cope up in life. Feelings of fear of facing the unknown world. Here in school and at home is so familiar to you. Everybody you knew. As Kanishka said, when she entered the KG, new place, new surroundings. But today she can confidently say that she knows everyone over here. Same thing with you now. You'll be moving from this place to somewhere else. New surroundings, new people. Feelings of freedom and awe because you are going to make your own decisions. You are not going to depend on anyone now. Whether I have to go to school, whether I have to go here. Decision will be taken by you. Feelings of happiness once again that you have grown up now. You will be moving towards another horizon. At the end, feelings, not knowing what are these feelings. My beloved children, this is life, but it all depends on you what you want to make it. Whether you want to take this opportunity and make a difference in your life or let it go and drag along. Choice is yours. As I already said, what you are feeling at this very moment, it all depends on you now on. We have done our best to give you all that you need to face the future. The future called journey, and this journey called life. We want you to soar high. My beloved children, sky is the limit for you to grow. The decision is yours, whether you want to soar high like an eagle or go deep down in the valley. To go down it is easy, but to climb up it's very hard, and that's life. But remember, it is very difficult, but it is possible. There is a beautiful story I read few days ago, and here it goes. The founder of Dubai, Sheikh Rashid, was asked about the future of his country. And he replied, my father rode a camel. I drove a Mercedes. My son drives Land Rover. But my grandson has to ride a camel again. Why? Hard times create strong people. Strong people create easy times. Easy times create weak people. And weak people create hard times. Many won't understand this, but we need to grow as warriors, not parasites. The same thing when you give free, take everything to your child who sleeps all day long. You raise loser at home. This is the story. The Dubai Sheikh Rashid said, at home, we give everything to children. As some of us also have received many things. What we are creating out of them? Whether we are raising a loser or a winner at home. I would like to ask one question today. Are you a weak child or are you a strong child? If you are weak, you will become a loser. If you are strong, you will become the winner. Did Kanusa raise a winner or loser? It is a big, a costly question. A dollar question. We as educators tried our best to create winners with a difference, who will make a difference in his or her life. And this is my prayer for you today, that you will be always a winner even though you may find yourself as a loser. Winning in spite of all odds, that is called winning. Keep running gracefully, children, without losing the focus of your life. So higher, sky is your limit. The African proverb, there is also a Chinese proverb with this. It's a little different. It says, if you want to run fast, run alone. If you want to run far, run together. That you need to keep in your mind, children. If you go run alone, you will be a loser. But if you run together, you will be a winner. Children, let us run together to soar higher, to make a difference in the life of others and in your own life. Princess Noha said, I quote, fly high, follow your dreams, reach your goal, but always keep your feet on the ground. I want to conclude by quoting Saint Magdalene of Canossa. She says, those who love are never tired, since love knows no burdens. And if children, if you are going to love yourself, you need to love yourself. When we love ourselves, we know to love others. Yes, only love can change the world. And it is this love that made us what we are today. Our parents have loved us, sisters, teachers, all the people who knows you have loved you. And this love, we need to share it with others. And that will be you, as I said, you will be a winner. In spite of all odds, you can be a winner. It's not that always you will be successful. As Mother Teresa says, the faithfulness is important, not success. As Father also said, commitment. What is my commitment? When I am committed to my goal, then everything will follow into right place. And that is my desire. And my prayer for you today, children, be a committed person. With commitment, commitment is a cascade of all other virtues and values. So commit yourself to whatever you are going to be tomorrow. As Father said, you are going to be the future leader, but I would say you are leader. Future is already here, present. So you are a leader. Let this be a starting point for you as you move out from this Canossa school. Thank you and God bless you. Before I end, I would like to express my sincere apology to all of you children. I'm very sorry. I've been very, very strict with you, some of you. But you will remember later on why we were strict. And for that, maybe sometime I must have misunderstood you, must have judged you wrongly. For all that, I ask your pardon. And thank you very much for being part of this Canossa. And I said you will be remembered very much being called the COVID batch. Yes, last year we had, but you are also this COVID batch. So we assure you our prayers. We already started praying so many days back, so many days past we are praying for you and we'll continue to pray for you, especially for your board exam. All the best to all of you children. Please take care of yourself, especially due to this COVID, children are becoming sick. So you take care of yourself, eat well, and respect, as I said, sisters also said, respect your parents, respect your teachers, respect one another. That is important. So all the best to you and God bless you.
Monica, your valuable thoughts. Now, this is the time we acknowledge the talent of our dear students who have been struggling and facing many challenges and difficulties to be pioneers. Our students not only excel in academics but in extracurricular activities like sports, various competitions, etc.
To do the honors, I request Father Sheehan Thomas to come on the stage and do the honors.